I know you've talked about this on the Locked On Browns podcast. We all know Newsome, Ward, Emerson, really good. What about the backup cornerback battles?
Well, this is the thing. It's going to be bad. It literally is going to be battles. You have Cameron Mitchell, who played some last year and showed well. You have two guys between Jones and, of course, between Justin Hardy. They're going to find a way to battle out, which is going to be cornerback 6, but be the guy who stays because you're a really good special teams player. You got Halassi, who they brought in towards the end of summer last year. Final cut down of the Kansas City Chiefs. Browns brought him in. He can kind of do a little bit of everything. He's another guy who, he's not like you look at him and people want to look at the relative athletic score. He's not going to light you up there, but he's kind of good where it counts, like the shuttles, the 3-cone. He's got pretty decent length. So he is one of those guys where you don't get so nervous maybe just because the receiver got behind him, because he has the length and the ability to make, and cover up for it. They drafted a corner. They brought another one in, through, as an undrafted free agent. And, they want that competition. And this is really good for the corners, and it is really good for the wide receivers. Because, look, we know who the top 3 are for the Browns at wide receiver. We know who the top 3 are at cornerback. But all these other guys who are going against guys who are all going to be battling each other for 4, 5, and 6 at the wide receiver spot and the cornerback spot, it's going to be a battle every day. And, it's going to be who can stack. There's going to be guys that are going to end up getting released from the Cleveland Browns at the wide receiver position and, from the cornerback position. And it's not because they're not very good. It's going to be just because they weren't good enough to make the Cleveland Browns. Jim Schwartz knows what he's doing. I want pass rushers, and I want guys that can cover in man coverage. And he's going to have a tough time because he's only going to be able to keep 6 of them.